Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Prophet Central. This is a new channel with the purpose of going through the words of the leaders who are sustained as prophets, seers, and revelators in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Specifically, we'll focus on the presidents, the living presidents. For now, we'll see how things go as the channel develops. But I wanted to start with the current president, Russell M. Nelson. I'm also focusing on the most recent General Conference in October 2021. And the first talk that I wanted to begin with is Pure Truth, Pure Doctrine, and Pure Revelation. This was the introductory talk, very first one of the whole General Conference of October. And Saturday morning session. This is where I want to start and expound upon his words, go through some of the doctrine, some of the key phrases, and help people to dig deeper into his messages and think a little more critically, liken these messages to themselves, and get a lot more out of it. You know, don't take all my words at face value just for whatever, but really take these to heart, dig deeper into the scriptures, pray and ponder, study these things out in your mind if they are unfamiliar to you or a different perspective. Just whatever, always take it with a grain of salt. And don't forget to seek personal revelation for yourself to know if things that I'm saying are or are not true. You know, I don't claim to be perfect in all these things, but I just want to create a dialogue. Hopefully, you know, people can comment and share ideas and help me learn. Hopefully I can give you ideas that will help you learn as well. The first questions here I want to ask are based on his welcoming message. My dear brothers and sisters, welcome to General Conference. So think about this. For anybody who's tuning in that isn't familiar with General Conference, maybe, hopefully, you know, I get some people like that asking what is General Conference and who is it for? So General Conference is a gathering of believers in Christ, and more specifically, it usually is members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints that is based here in Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, it's not necessarily for the members of the church, because we'll go through that and, you know, hopefully message by message you'll see. Is it for the general membership of the church? Yes, but I really do believe that it's for the general population of the world, because a lot of these messages are very basic, very generic, very entry level, if you will, very milk-like messages. And President Nelson says, "You have been on my mind almost constantly during the past 6 months." Now, these conferences occur every 6 months, in April and in October. So ask yourself, who is you that President Nelson is addressing? You have been on my mind. Who is he speaking to? Is it the general membership of the church, or is it the general population of the world? President Nelson is sustained as the prophet of the world, or the prophet of God to the world. I have prayed about you and for you. Again, who is you? He prayed for you and me. He prayed possibly for all of us, right? Any of us willing to listen. So he's using a strategy that public speakers use to link the listeners together. And he's getting personal. You know, he's prayed. Now, he obviously doesn't know our names. He doesn't know our individual situations. It could be revealed to him if needed, I would hope. But again, he says, "We are delighted to be speaking to you." So now let's ask ourselves the question, who are we? Who are the contributors of this conference event? So usually it's the leaders of the church. It's the general presidents. It's the apostles. It's the 70s.